up, boys?
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, what's up?
Everybody always smirks like we have this like conversation beforehand, and then I'm like, oh, let's flip over the camera, and then I say, what's up? Everybody's like, oh, we've done this before already once tonight.
Mm.
I feel like this was lower energy for you, Aaron. Usually I'm like assaulted.
Yeah.
I can take us back. We can do this again.
No.
It's too much, isn't it? Every time.
It's a lot. It's a lot for me.
It checks out.
You know, it's late over here. I'm like winding down for sleep.
That's true.
You scare me. You just scare me.
You're winding down for sleep, and then you just inadvertently let me spend 3.5 hours during one session just keeping you wide awake.
Yeah, well, it's soothing, you know? You're like, oh, Lisk, you lost your left hand. I'm like, yeah, that's nice. All right.
I'm used to this. Nice.
Lulling me to sleep.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Discord and Signal, a multi-arc Starfinder adventure following the crew of the Indefatigable as they travel through the drift in search of, or merely stumbling upon by accident, a myriad of adventures. Today is episode 45, The Descent. I'm Aaron, the GM with the sole responsibility of killing the characters, including Co, played by Alex.
Indeed.
Luna, played by Abe. Twick, played by Caleb.
Hello, that's me.
And Lisk, played by Jake.
Hey, yo, what up?
Last time on the Discordant Signal, the crew headed towards the mines to follow Romi and Indigo 13 in hopes of stopping this signal that is affecting the guests. Hoping to avoid conflict, they tried to use the stairwell but ran into a huge mob of brawling guest guards and patrol robots. Able to shove the enraged guests away, the crew continued towards the mine entrance but were halted by a shape-shifting Rosanna Avron and several more angered guests. The guests proved to be no match for the crew and were soon knocked unconscious, leaving the path open to enter the mines. Upon entering, navigation proved difficult, and only a ping to Romi's comm unit and some much-needed skills to navigate the age-old caverns led the crew in the right direction. Stumbling upon a strange cocoon, the crew was suddenly attacked by a pair of tenebrous worms after they had already consumed part of a tasty snack. Yum yum. Co inadvertently released a gloomwing.
Yeah. Well, that was kind of set up for me to do that.
No. Lisk learned that messages were sent about him between Mr. White Suit, aka Brack, and a mysterious second person named C.
Could have been. I still think it was Twick.
Could have also
I think
been.
we're jumping to conclusions here.
Twick really, truly attempted medicine. I'm not going to say whether it was effective or not, because that's not important. Everybody already knows. And Luna found the body of Tak, who had clearly been following the entire crew for some time.
Poor Tak.
I know. Poor guy. Poor guy. All right, I want to start out this time and just kind of ask you guys, because I know the characters probably at this point, like entering the mines, like you have an idea of where you're headed, but just kind of, you know, thinking of this from the outside perspective, where do you guys as players think the AP is going at this point? Or are you still just kind of like, I have no freaking clue what's happening in this?
The moths put off a dust that messes with everybody's heads.
Wow,
That's what I
actually,
think.
you nailed it. We can honestly end the AP right there.
That's the key once we figure that out.
Yeah,
That's it.
it's done. There's
We
nothing
just go
else that
back
needs
where,
to be
like,
said.
Guys, hold your breath.
We gotta stop the moths.
Okay. Any other thoughts?
My guess is that the real Discordant Signal are the friends we made along the way.
Oh!
So then we have to kill our friends we made along the way at some point?
Yeah, I mean, it ends with a battle royale. This
Got
is
it.
leading up to like a Fortnite-esque battle.
Well, I know who's
Yeah.
not winning that one. It's Twick.
I don't know, man. You're like John Wick.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like trying cool abilities and shooting and missing, and you walk in, you're like, I'm gonna load like 2 darts, and then you hit both shots, and the you know, whoever it is dies immediately.
Huh?
Incredible every time.
The signal could also end up being like the actual, like the signal, like the discordant signal.
The
And
discordant
then
signal.
like we'd get more information on the namesake of the podcast, and then it'd be like, you know,
It might
It'd be, like,
finally it would
exciting.
make sense.
Yeah. like,
whatever
it makes
whatever
sense.
monster we fight
What?
at the end will have some sort of journal or letter.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna have all the enemies start dropping data pads from now on with only one thing on them. It's just gonna be a note.
I mean, love it. My preferred storytelling device.
Yeah, no, it works. It works really good. Okay, well, you guys just finished combat with 2 Tenebrous Worms and a Gloom Wing. You were successful, obviously. Following combat, you kind of navigated around and you noticed that there was the body of Talk down one of the hallways that you had heard a scream come from. Is there anything you want to do before you leave this space?
Can we mark this spot on our map? I assume we're making a map
Smart.
as we go.
Depends. Who's doing the navigation? Like, as in, who is doing, the, what is the
Lisk.
check, actually?
Lisk is doing.
Yeah, I guess it's gotta be Lisk, huh? Whatever skill it is, he's probably the best.
He's
Unless it's
probably-
life
Just
sciences.
imagine that we're flying a ship, and then
No.
And then
I'm
Ko
piloting
could be
it.
our second best
Mm.
option.
Mhm.
Are you sure? Maybe it's third. I'm not positive.
wow.
I think I had told you guys in terms of, like, actually navigating these tunnels, there were 4 different things you could do. Computers to track Romi's comm unit, engineering to assess the stability of the tunnels, perception to spot minor hazards, and physical science to note minor changes in the asteroid's strata.
And it was computers that needed to happen every time, right?
Computers has to happen every time.
Got it.
I think in order to map where you guys are at, it's going to have to either be, well, no, actually, I think it's just going to have to be the person who's doing physical science.
No,
That's going to
all right.
make the most amount of sense.
I'm mapping then.
Wow, Twick being useful.
Wow, rude.
All right, can you make me a physical science check, please? Just start this right out with a good high-quality roll.
Yeah.
24. Okay, 24. You think you know approximately where you are in 3-dimensional space on this asteroid. Granted, there are no maps of these caverns. You've kind of outlined a rough sketch of where you think you've walked, and you have a pinpoint on the mark. Maybe you put a little X next to, I killed all the enemies here because I'm John Wick, and also there was a cocoon.
John Twick.
John Twick.
John Twick.
Oh, shoot. How did I miss that?
Nice.
Dang it. Yeah, so you think you know exactly where you're at. Or you get, I mean, like, generally speaking, you know approximately where you're at in these caverns.
Nice.
We also briefly talked about what's on Talk's body. I wanted to go back over that just to make sure we didn't miss it at the end of last session because the server was, in fact, crashing, and I don't know what everybody got. So you found an enhanced camera scanner with a fitting that allows it to be worn on the forehead, along with a shotgun microphone, a data pad that functions as a tier 2 computer that has the miniaturization, hardened, and self-charging upgrades. It is worth 500 credits. I'll paste all this in the notes. You also found a static arc pistol, a flashlight, a laser microphone, and a cred stick with 2,000 credits on it, with a note on it that says, "For bribes."
That's right.
And 3 batteries each.
Nice. Well,
Great.
that I don't know what most of the information. I don't know what a tiered computer is really, but it sounds good.
It's probably better than whatever our individual data pads are.
Yeah,
I
that's
was gonna say,
basically
I
all it
have
is.
no idea what I'm using, but I'll take his, and I can probably use it for navigating. I don't know if it'll help, but I'll try it.
Whoops. Let's go ahead and take that off there.
Quick, clip that. We're not even on the right scene.
I was not even on the right scene, so it was just auto-populating. Yeah, so you're gonna take what to help you navigate, hopefully?
His data pad.
Okay, his
His
data
fancy
pad.
pants data pad.
Okay. You do find footage on there as well. I think we mentioned this before we ended last session, but you do find footage on there as well of him following you. Not for a long period of time, but you see him catch sight of you when you're on the main floor, maybe as you're running past some of the guards and guests who are fighting, currently brawling, and he just follows you down to the lower floor into and kind of films some of your combat that you had with Rosanna Avrin and the 3 guests who were enraged, and then follows you into the tunnels. And the last thing you see is a Tenebrous worm mouth, just wide open, just crunch right down onto the camera. And presumably his head.
Well, let's not jump to conclusions here.
As you investigate the corpse, you see he doesn't have a head. I'm just kidding.
What
was
the camera attached?
It was a head-mounted camera. How do we have a camera but no
His
head?
head is just crushed.
Oh.
Sucks. I bet that message I read was about him. That's my guess now.
That's a good guess, honestly.
Just shoving it off at anyone else. Huh?
It was the worms wrote the message, and now they've killed him for it.
Was it from him? Signed C?
Ooh. He wrote it about himself. Intriguing. The plot thickens.
All right, is there anything else you want to do in this space before you guys ping Romi's comm unit and navigate further into the caves?
I don't think so. This was the cocoon, right? This glowy thing?
Yeah, the cocoon in the middle. It's not doing what it was doing earlier, which was almost like a supernatural darkness.
Yeah.
Whatever was in it, the gloom was in it. As it released, it just lost its energy source, and so it's no longer doing that. It's just a cracked open, broken cocoon at this point. Half burnt from Ko's explosion.
Before we go, are we doing okay? Do we need to rest real quick, or can we get on out of here?
I think we did a 10-minute.
I think so too, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we did, but I was gonna save it because I was really nervous. Okay, cool. Let's go then. I will make a computers check. If it's computers time.
All four of you need to make a check.
Well, that was supposed to be hidden. It's a different. It always messes with me. This.
Ooh.
It doesn't. This one doesn't have to be hidden.
Okay, great.
Yeah, you're good.
I don't remember which one I was doing. What's the last one?
Let's see what you did.
There's
here.
one that we didn't do.
Physical
I did
science,
computers.
perception,
You did computers also before.
There's an engineering check as well to assess the stability of the tunnels.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I can engineer, or I can try to best that perception.
It is up to you.
What does perception do?
Perception spots minor hazards.
Hazards. Alright, I will also try to spot minor hazards. 27.
Okay. You spot the hazards that Ko does not.
Yay.
Twick is able to assess the asteroids or the changes in the asteroid strata. However, Lisk finds it pretty difficult to find a solid connection to Romi's comm unit. It does take you a little bit longer to navigate through some of these caverns than you would expect. And so it takes you an additional 20 minutes on top of the sort of 30-minute stint that would take you to get sort of the next opening that you approach. You guys have so far been in the caverns for 120 minutes, 2 hours at this point. If you remember, you entered here about, I want to say it was probably about noon or 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and so you've been navigating for about 2 hours so far. Let me check one thing here real quick.
Man, this music's going hard. What the heck?
Is it going hard?
Yeah, it was loud. It was like groovy.
Well,
It's going hard, dude. I don't know.
not going hard over here.
You're missing out.
Huh, okay. Okay, let me show you guys where you're at. Okay, you come across a sort of like opening in the cavern where it starts to spread out. Most of the time you've been walking through these tunnels, it's small pathways to the left and right. These tunnels are starting to widen out, and you're making way towards the center, which is down from where you're currently at.
Yeah,
Way
All right,
seems
go get
mostly
him.
clear.
My vision's messed up
Oh
again.
my gosh, I fix this all the time. I don't. Oops. I just made a light. Let's
I
not
think
do
it's
that.
like
It's gotta
every
be
time
like
my
scene
token
to
is new.
scene, right? Yeah.
Well, your token should not. I think what it is, I put these all in here before I actually adjusted your bright vision.
Mm-hmm.
So I fixed it. I'll fix it every time for now until we get to the point at which I can.
No, every time.
Every time. What's this way?
You should be on the item to put
Okay,
a modifier
nothing.
on it that gives dark vision. And that puts it on its character sheet, so it should work in the future.
Hold on a second. Let
ruin
me put
this,
this on. Be right back for 1 second. Ah, there.
No, I mean in Starfinder.
Oh,
There are bats here.
Oh,
There are bats here, yeah.
like in your house though, or like?
No.
Okay, cool.
On the screen.
Sweet, sweet, sick. Yes,
We're back.
excellent, excellent.
Okay. All right. So my vision's fixed forever. Everybody take note of that.
If it's ever wrong, I'm just gonna be held to pay.
I'm just gonna have to replace your character models each time.
Can I go in? Can I go in? Oh, this little crevice.
Mm-hmm.
See you guys. I want to go in the crevice.
Gross.
The crevasse. What is that?
It's a crevasse.
I think that's a Greninja.
There's a thing.
There's a thing.
It's colored now.
There's a colored thing.
You got close, and you're emanating light.
Hmm. Ain't that cool?
Lightsaber.
So
What is that thing?
Is this a robot?
You see multiple things in this space, one of which is a deactivated mining robot resting at the intersection of these tunnels. You also see some mining equipment, some loose rocks and stones that are sort of piled up at the center of the room. Gosh. And some collection containers, crates, where it looks like they've been collecting resources that maybe they've pulled from these rocks that they've mined from the sides of these caverns.
Okay, I poke the robot.
The robot is over here.
Oh,
You are
over
not-
there.
you're next
What
to
is
a-
that thing? What is this thing?
It's like a pile of equipment. It doesn't really detail it, but it's like
I
a
poke the
pile
robot.
of equipment right there. You poke the robot. All right, make me a. Let's see. You walk up to this robot. Of course, you're gonna poke it, because why wouldn't you? This makes total sense. You walk up to this robot and you touch it with your finger. And the moment you touch it, you feel this like zap of electricity, just a small amount that passes between the tip of your finger and the robot itself. And then you hear a click and a hum that precedes the pair of light panels that are on the front of this robot just briefly flaring to life and then exploding. I'm gonna need a quick reflex saving throw from you and Luna, who are both looking in the same direction.
I'm sorry.
He did this. He did this.
This checks out.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Just carrying over from last time.
16.
This light is so bright,
Oh no.
so bright,
Nope.
that you
don't like
are
that.
both blinded for 1 round.
Oh.
And you are going to be dazzled for an additional 3 rounds as
Oh.
this robot comes to life and starts walking directly towards Ko, which doesn't need to walk because, of course, Ko walked right up and touched it.
Whoa.
Okay.
That's big.
It's a little bit bigger than
Well,
I was led to
bigger.
believe.
Oh, what the?
And
What is this?
Sorry, they're bigger.
Let me show you what this thing looks like.
This is
Here, let me-
preposterous. Ko like
feel like
sat
I've
on
been
its
tricked.
lap.
That looks like eggheads.
It's fed false information.
I'll move you back 1 step. Or I guess I can move it back 1 step. There you go. It's just kind of tucked away in this corner.
Yeah, this is perfect. It's stuck in the wall. Can't move.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are blinded for 1 round, dazzled for 3. Co, of course, it is your turn, but before we go to the turn, let me show you exactly what this robot looks like so you get a sense of what you're looking at. I guess I did not do a very good job of describing that right out the gate, so we're going to do that right now. This is what this mining robot looks like.
What in the fuck? Okay, this isn't a mining robot. This is a murder robot that they use for mining.
This is like a Sonic boss.
It is like a Sonic
a Sonic boss. Huh.
If we kill it and a bunch of little rabbits come out.
It is a crazy looking device that you walked up and touched. It was slightly buried in rubble, so it makes sense that it looked like, you know, maybe smaller than it actually was. But as it comes to life, the lights flare up and go down. You just get a good sight of what it is before you're blinded by those lights.
I just like that it's got 1 murder arm with a drill, 1 murder arm with a sword, and then 2 little baby arms for cuddling.
That's for the hugs.
Yeah.
It's like a mechanical Galabra Zoo. Got those little arms.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Co, what would you like to do?
Paizo loves their little arms.
They do.
Well, I know where it is because I just touched it, so I can swing that direction, right?
You can technically swing that direction because you did touch it. That's the advantage of getting up close, so.
What is the penalty for that while blind? Is it like a 50% chance or something like that?
I believe it's a 50% chance. Let me pull it up. Blinded. Flat-footed, -4 penalty to strength of dex. Automatically fail perception checks based on sight. Opponents have total concealment against you. You must see it at a DC 10 acrobatics check to move faster. So total concealment, I believe, is 50%.
Okay.
But let me make sure.
Can I full attack?
It says, if a creature has line of effect to you but not line of sight, you have total concealment. An enemy can't attack you with when you have total concealment, though it can attack a square it thinks you occupy. The successful attack into a square occupied by an enemy with total concealment has a 50% miss chance. So I think, yes, you can full attack. You'll just have to roll a D100 and get a 51 or greater.
Got it.
For each attack after you roll it.
All right, here's attack 1. Not good.
Good news, that's a miss. 14.
Here's attack 2.
Oh my gosh.
All right, crit.
Crit.
We're all good.
Roll me a D100, baby.
D100.
Ooh!
There we
Nice.
go, 71.
Somehow landed it blinded. That is a crit. Yeah, roll some damage. And I will tell you what the melee crit is. Oh. Jazz hands. Your fancy weapon flourish has dazzled your target for 1 round. Just returning the favor.
Huh, that's nice.
Nice.
All right, apply damage, and he is dazzled. Dazzled. Twig, you're up. You hear some commotion going on, but you have no idea what's around the corner.
Yep. 15. Oh my god, robot.
Oh my.
Alright, well, we're just gonna pull up and take a shot at him. Use the old biohack. And 18
against KAC is a miss. Nice try. You run past Luna, currently blinded. Take a shot, miss. Luna, you're up. Can't see anything.
So I'm a little bit special. Can I shoot him?
Let me make sure.
Oh.
With my specialness. The way I wrote it down, I would say yes, but I'm not sure I wrote it down correctly.
No, it is the inverse of what you would think. I can send you the actual text from it.
Yeah, that'd be helpful.
So is he's double blinded?
Mm-hmm. Super blind.
Because this what you were exposed basically to a blindingly bright light.
Mm-hmm. Right, I'm talking about my manifestation. There was a line that I wrote down in that about awareness of creatures.
I'm reading it again. Man, I don't... I can understand why you're asking that, but I still think just because you're specifically blinded... I wish I could read this out loud so more people could give their input. But...
yeah, say it without saying it. So what I have is more subtle than what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think I understand. Okay. I don't know where it is. I have to be able to see it. Probably apply get 'em, right?
Yeah, I would assume so, yes.
I'd imagine. Okay. So I'm just gonna sort of feel my way back this way.
You point towards a wall.
Yeah, it's over there somewhere. Get that thing. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
I can't really do anything else.
Okay. Blisk.
Boy, I sure hope there are no robots over here. Oh my god! Why does this always happen? So I'll be trick attacking. I'll use my... Is this always my stealth score? Okay, sure, whatever. Is my stealth score wrong right now? Whatever. We'll go 34 to stealth.
Oh yeah, just, I mean, barely, but yeah,
Okay,
sure.
alright,
Barely
alright.
succeeds.
This should be reloaded. And I'm going to shoot at it with my gun against flat-footed EAC bad roll. 19 total, though.
19 flat-footed EAC is a miss.
Man.
Nice try, though. Nice try. It is the mining robot's turn. It just raises its weapons, its arms that are equipped with giant weapons, and is going to swing both of them at you, Ko. But I hope you're buckled. Standing there.
He can't see. He's flat-footed.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna hurt.
Did he not lose blinded at the end of his turn?
Is it the end of my turn or the start of the next turn?
Let me look.
Good question, and it might matter like a lot.
That is a solid question. Let me check. Blinded. I'm gonna have to check in what it says here. Hold on. Man, it doesn't actually specify. Huh. I'm just gonna assume it's for the round because it doesn't say it ends at the end of his turn. I'm gonna just be, it probably would end at the end of the robot's turn, if anything.
Sure.
Okay. Here comes first attack. That is a 25 against KAC.
That's it.
Second attack. 33 against KAC.
Yeah.
Okay, here comes the first damage roll. You take 21 points of piercing damage as it takes this giant auger and just shoves it right at your chest. 21 points of piercing. And then it takes its magma blade, which it has on its other arm, and swings down, crashing right on top of you. Big damage rolls. Here we go. 20 points of fire and slashing damage.
Why's the mining robot got a magma blade? What is that for? What are you mining? What are you doing?
It's the hardest of rock down here.
It's got a drill!
Top of the order. You're dazzled now. You are no longer blinded. You are dazzled. For 3 rounds,
Dazzle.
but it is your turn.
Okay.
Dazzle.
All right. I'm going to attack.
I will let you know, when you hit this creature, you did significantly more damage than you thought you would.
Heck yeah. Okay. I'm doing a single attack.
So what kind of
Slower
damage you
weapon.
do?
Slashing.
Slashing. Okay, alright.
All right, single attack coming.
Jeez.
31.
All right, good
That's
stuff.
a hit. Roll some damage.
Normal. 20 slashing.
20 points of slashing. All right. Nicely done. Twick.
I'm gonna guarded step.
Oh, you're going to guard a step. Okay.
That's
Perfect.
the reason why I only hit once.
Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna have Kip scan it first. So 38 on the scan.
Good grief. I'll give you... I mean, this is not uncommon, so I'll probably give you 4 things for this.
Okay. Firstly, I want to know if it's possible to shut it down without just damaging it until it breaks.
What was your roll again?
38.
What's the number? 38? You would think typically yes, but this robot does not appear to be functioning normally. You sense that there's, upon scanning it, you sense that there's something else going on here that's maybe either controlling it or operating it.
Okay.
The moths.
It's the moths!
Makes sense.
All right.
The powder from their
weaknesses?
wings.
Weaknesses. Just based on the scan, you think this creature would be vulnerable to critical hits and electricity.
Yeah, I mean, same, dude.
Resistances?
It's obviously a construct, but
Yeah,
based
sure.
on its shell, you would guess that it's pretty resistant to acid and fire.
Okay. Do they have
One more
any
thing.
kind of big AoE that I need to worry about?
Not that you can tell. It looks like this device, this robot, is meant to just tunnel into the sides of these cavern walls. It doesn't look like it has any sort of like explosive capabilities that you can tell.
Okay, they can't spew the magma from its sword out
No.
through its mouth
No.
or something. Okay, good,
No.
good. All right. Hit it with electricity if you can. And I'm just going to take a shot at it.
Okay.
Or
again, there's no
criticals, you know?
biohack.
Yeah, or credit.
Crits,
Yeah,
you know.
that's not worth calling out.
Did you say it was resistant to fire?
Yes, resistant to fire and acid. 28. That is a hit. Roll me some damage.
Nice. 9 piercing, and its AC is reduced by 2.
Okay. 9
You
piercing.
can biohack these robots?
Yeah, explicitly biohacks work on constructs and non-living creatures.
Sure.
Ridiculous.
Why not?
I mean, if they didn't, I wouldn't have a class feature during this fight. So
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
sure. Just like, I don't know, flavor it, do something.
They do flavor it. They do flavor it. As like the nanites changing the internal wiring of the
You
device
remove the
and stuff.
parameters.
You remove the parameters,
Yeah,
yes.
remove the parameters, yeah.
Parameters.
Luna,
Yeah.
you're up. You're still dazzled for 3 rounds, but you're no longer blinded. The lights that were on in this space, if you remember, on this robot, very bright, and then basically disappeared to nothing. Now you're just standing in dim light.
Good. All right. I gotta take that off. Dazzled. Okay. I will shoot it. I was gonna say I have the pulsecaster rifle, but it's non-lethal. That's probably a bad idea, right?
I don't know how that interacts. Because that's like a electric weapon, but it's also non-lethal. But I don't know if it would work
how does
against a
that work?
robot or not.
Let me look. It does say that it's immune to non-lethal damage.
Oh, okay.
Do I know that?
Construct
would've
immunity. I mean, it's
shared
just like
that.
yeah, you would have shared that
Okay.
probably.
All right.
Shame.
I will. Is it? So the plasma bolts are electricity and fire, which is like good and bad. Does that wash out?
You wouldn't know for certain.
Alright, I'm just gonna use it. I will attack the big boy.
All right, take a shot. Let's do it.
Attack. Come on. 22.
That is a hit. Roll some damage.
Well, 12 ENF, so 6 of each.
6 of each. Time to do some math. Got
My
it.
favorite time.
Got it. Done. Yeah, the shot looks like it does damage in a strange way. Like maybe the I kind of imagine it as like an explosive shot that has some like arc energy that comes off after it. The explosive hits literally does nothing to the metal, but you see the arcing surge sort of go into the robot, and it looks like it does a pretty significant amount of damage.
Nice.
And Lisk, you're up.
All right. You know we gotta do it, baby. I'm gonna do some cool backhand springs and then get behind this pile of rubble. And we're gonna trick attack them. So, as always, that's a 34 on the stealth roll.
Barely.
Barely. Okay, whew, but we're still making it. So against flat-footed EAC. Oh,
Yeah.
26.
That is a hit.
Let's go. So here comes trick attack, normal. Yeah.
That's good.
26 cold.
26 cold damage.
And but you made it. You gave it -2 AC,
Yeah.
right? That's what that is. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go for staggering shot. So it
Reflex
needs
or
to-
fortitude?
I believe it's fortitude. We're looking for 18. Let me double check. I'm like 90% sure it's fortitude. Fortitude.
Nice. Easily. No
Yeah,
problem. Not staggered.
Worth a shot.
Okay, it is its turn. You see it, Ko. You see its turn its sort of drill to the ground, and it starts spinning its wheels rapidly and just burrows straight into the ground and disappears.
Wow.
A few moments later, it pops up directly behind you.
Gosh.
Oh.
No.
Nothing personal.
Ain't no likey.
And actually, it is looking past you at Twick. And it is going to take a swing with this magma blade. Here comes the attack. 35.
Oh, yeah.
Probably barely hits.
Barely.
Here comes damage. We're looking at 25 fire and slashing.
Ouch.
Alrighty.
That is the end of its turn. Ko, top of the order. You're up. Robot behind you.
Yeah. Alright, I'll full attack again.
Yeah, get him.
Back in range. Flashing strikes, there we go. It is 20.
20. I believe because of Caleb, that is a hit. Yep, that's a hit.
Oh, because flanking?
No,
no,
because
so
you gave it
oh.
-2 AC.
yeah, -2 AC.
Okay. Damage. Which actually we are flanking, yeah.
He's not holding a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
25 slashing damage. All right, nicely done.
Alright, one more.
25 is a hit. Roll damage.
Yep. 18 slashing.
18 slashing
2,
damage.
2, 1 on those dice there.
Okay, nicely done. Twick, robot right in front of you.
Yeah. We're just gonna step away and shoot it once.
A big
Okay.
step. That's not gonna provoke, is it?
18. I don't think so. I'm hoping not.
No, it
from
does not
Ko
provoke.
earlier.
It does not provoke.
I don't know.
Yeah, you're good. Oh, actually, it does provoke. I misread the wrong thing. It does provoke if you're only that far
Surely
away.
has 10 feet of
Okay.
reach.
I thought it says, yeah, it does. Here at the bottom.
It's not a horse.
Are you are you still taking a shot?
Yeah, I already rolled it.
Okay, I'll let you take it back if you don't want to roll it.
Well, I would like to not get hit, kind of.
Because I definitely told you that wrong. To start out.
I mean, he
Okay.
he
In that
hit you
case-
from there, right? So I assumed he could reach
No,
you.
he hit me from next to me.
Did he not? You were standing here and he hit you from here, did he not? Am
No,
making that up?
I've been standing here. Yours might be behind.
Oh, I must be. I'm gonna refresh, sorry.
You're good.
Okay, so I will just step and then step.
Okay, sounds good. Luna, dazzled right next to this robot.
Right. Well, I'll step back this way. And I don't know if I want to risk the provoke also. Oh, I know. I will, I'll Inspiring Boost Twick.
Okay.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Inspiring boost to Twick. Lisk, you are up.
All right. I'm just gonna kind of slowly back up.
Just keep going down
yeah,
this
just
long
kinda
tunnel.
Ease back, and then I'm gonna shoot him with a trick attack.
All right.
34 stealth, whatever.
Just to make sure, that roll is against. Is it 20 plus CR?
Oh man,
the trick attack roll? I'm pretty sure it is. Just want to make sure.
20 plus 1.5 times CR, I think.
Trick attack.
Nope.
20 plus
CR.
your target CR.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. I thought so. Yeah. It succeeds. Take a shot.
Ooh, okay, great. Okay, against flat-footed EAC. Ah!
It's still a hit.
Is it? Oh, great. That's awesome. So here it comes with trick attack damage. Woo! 36 cold.
36 cold. No! You take a shot and you see this robot as it's reaching up to access this what appears to be a healing mechanism on its chest plate to activate its nanites, and the shot just rings true, and you see all of the life, the energy drain from this robot as it sort of just collapses to the ground, powers down, and we are out of combat.
Let's go, man. Good shot. Good shot.
That's lucky because it was about to do some healing.
Yeah. Yeah, that wouldn't have been fun. That would not have been fun for us.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Can we take this magma blade?
You do believe you can take off the integrated weapons with
in the robot.
If you disassemble them. No, you cannot get in the robot and use it as a mech. It is not a mech, so it doesn't have like a piloting space.
What if we got like a smaller mech and we jammed it through the top?
Yeah.
Yes! I get that reference now.
You did. I'm so proud of you. From Konosuba, right?
Yeah, totally.
All right, well, let's take this thing apart, shall we?
Okay, engineering check.
I'm also gonna do it. Didn't need to.
I walk up and look at the robot and
Didn't
say,
need to.
Jeez. They didn't need to at all.
Based on my knowledge of robots, I bet you could take this thing apart.
I imagine it says that as we have like arms detached.
Exactly what I was gonna say.
You are able to take off its andesite magma blade. I will just put this here.
Sounds awesome.
Along with its integrated LFD screamer, which it did not actually fire.
What?
LFD screamer?
Sounds so metal.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
Magma blade. LFD screamer. I mean, like, same. I just love that.
Heavy weapon.
Yeah. It could have used it to target multiple people, but didn't get a chance to fire it.
Blast unwieldy.
You have to have a proficiency for a heavy weapon?
Yes, you do.
Sorry? Okay.
It's a cool weapon, though. You guys have it now. It's really heavy.
2d10 Sonic.
They're also really expensive, so that's good to have.
Yes.
Huh. This magma blade's not an operative weapon?
Weird.
That is weird.
It's almost like they knew.
Yeah.
You don't really find anything else in this area other than, of course, this robot was sitting here. Choik, from your scan, you feel like this robot is, like, it shouldn't have been operating in the way that it was. There was something else going on here. You can't tell based on just reviewing it after it's been powered down what was going on, but something is something caused it to operate out of the ordinary. There's nothing else on the ground here, though. You're able to take off the integrated weapons. I'm just kind of imagining Ko cuts them off with his solar weapon, and you just carry them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's basically all you're able to get from this space. I don't think it had anything else. Let me make sure it didn't have anything else before I lie. Yeah, no. Oh. It does have some things. I guess with the magma blade, you get 3 high-capacity batteries.
Oh, fuck yeah.
With 40 charges each. And with the LFD Screamer, you get 2 super-capacity batteries.
Super-capacity?
Nice.
80 charges each.
Nice.
Oh, mama.
Sheesh.
I don't think any of us have ever even equipped a high-capacity battery.
Oh,
I don't think so.
Oh, you have? Okay.
I have only high-capacity batteries now.
I'm like...
My weapons don't even use batteries.
Can any weapon use a high-capacity battery?
No, only specific batteries for specific weapons.
Okay, gotcha. I don't think the Sable Pistol can.
It's highly unlikely that any of your weapons you would use for an operative are going to require a battery other than just
can't have anything nice.
Except trick attack and being good at every
You'd
skill.
be too strong.
I mean, really, when you equip a higher capacity battery, it just means that it takes more, like, it's the same number of shots, basically, per battery. It's just more charge per shot.
Yeah.
Sure.
So. All right, you've defeated this robot. Do you guys need to rest or move on, or what?
Rest is probably a good idea.
Did you get hit a little bit there, bud?
Yeah, I got some pretty good hits there.
A little bit. Okay. All right,
it was just 1 round that brought me, like, almost all my stamina down.
I mean, he hits really, really hard, so it makes sense.
You did get blinded next to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not critting while I was blind.
Him, to be fair, so
you did, which was awesome.
I don't know how you managed to strike true on that swing with your solar weapon, but hey.
I mean, what a Jedi move. You're like that guy.
Yeah.
Put the blast shield down. How am I supposed to fight?
All right, before you complain about you not being able to see in the darkness, let me swap your character out.
Oh, I do have a quick question about how resistances work in this game.
Yeah.
So that thing did slashing and fire. Say I had 25 fire resist, which is the amount of damage it dealt. Do I ignore all of it or half of it?
I believe you just ignore all of it.
Okay, that's weird.
So attacking with multiple types at the same time is like a double-edged sword.
No, it does say some. Hold on.
I don't know how multiple damage types work.
Secret is never do multiple damage types.
If you ignored all of it, then you would also take extra for all of it if you were weak to one of them, right?
But the question then is, how do weaknesses work in this game?
I think weaknesses, you take an extra 50% damage. I'm pretty sure.
That is correct.
Interesting. Okay.
Hold on, I'll pull up the
so
core
you took an extra
boys.
50% damage on top of my crit?
Correct.
Yeah.
Man, that's
You,
big.
of course, walk up
Big
to another
damage.
big enemy of mine and happen to crit it. This one, at least you didn't crit 3 times in a row, so that's,
That's true.
that's a bonus, I
Did
guess.
like 70-some damage?
It did a lot.
We were due for some higher rolls after last session.
Yeah. God, last session was brutal.
I mean,
I
it's
don't know
not
what
like
you're talking
it's
about.
not like he walked into the room and just one-shot the mini boss.
Yeah. I haven't done that in 2 different campaigns. I don't.
Yeah, if I can find this in, because it doesn't really say anything. It just says ignore some.
Yeah.
When you search it.
You know how much you feel. Search your heart.
I'm gonna go 0. I searched my heart. I'm feeling 0. RRR. Where's the glossary? We're gonna figure this out right now, boys.
RRR, the movie?
Yep.
Oh. Didn't realize that was where we lifted all of Pathfinder.
It is.
Starfinder
It's
rules
kind of
from.
crazy. Kind of crazy.
You super excited for this Final Fast movie?
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Is it actually the
Isn't
last
it?
one?
It's the first part of the last
Fuck
That's,
off.
that's how they
like,
do
pair
everything.
movie.
That's how they do everything now.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It says the beginning of the end or something like that when you get to the end of the trailer.
It's Attack on Titan Final Season Part 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Final season part 3 is split into 2 parts now.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate all of it.
It's final season part 3,
Part one.
like first half and second half. Is it coming out this year?
So dumb.
Yeah, it looks like you just do half and half.
Okay, it is half and half then. All right. Interesting because normally they're listed with a value behind them.
You
I'll
mean
flip
like
that
it
up.
says do these dice of slashing and these dice of fire?
No, as in its resistance has a specific value.
Oh yeah. I was saying for the damage type, it just counts as half and half of
Oh,
whatever the types are. So it'd be half
yes,
slashing,
sorry.
half fire.
Yes, that's what you're
So I
talking.
could
Yes.
only get a
yes.
total of 12 or 13 blocked if I had high enough fire resist
on
on the 25 hit.
Okay, time to continue to make your way down the tunnels. How are you guys going to navigate? Everybody doing the same thing they did last time?
Is it cheating
Yeah.
for me to wait and see what the rules are? It's cheating. I'll just pick one this time. You know what? I'm gonna engineer.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Ooh, not
Contributing
bad.
as always.
You know what?
Engineering.
You rolled
Luna,
2
maybe you
last
should do
time?
perception.
All right.
Maybe I
Twig-
should just refrain from rolling.
Just
Yeah,
entirely.
maybe that would be best.
Hey, you could roll
yeah.
a 20. Might be useful.
All right. So, Twick, you're able to easily determine the difference between the rock and the caverns and find your way deeper into the caves. Luna, unable to really assist in any navigation here. You feel like the complexity of these caverns is a little bit beyond your capabilities. Ko, of course, you run into like several walls as we're walking down the tunnels.
Bangs his
And,
head on multiple stalactites.
Oh yeah, multiple. Is it stalactite or stalagmite? Which one goes from the ceiling?
Stalactite. Yeah.
Stalactite,
They
okay.
have to hang tight.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that's a good way to remember that. I like that.
And the other ones might be on the ground. See?
You might stub your toe on them.
Lisk,
See, it's true.
you are able to ping Romi's comm unit. And actually, after you ping it, like a few moments later, you guys are standing there working towards or down one of these tunnels, and you receive a call from Romi
Oh,
on your comm unit.
yellow?
Twick,
Yep, that's me.
I am sorry, so sorry. We ran across unusual life forms. Oozes. Oozes. We ran across unusual life forms. Highly aggressive. Indigo 13 is dead.
Oh, man.
I
I told you shouldn't go without us.
I am trapped. I do not believe I will be alive when you arrive. Please, for my Indy, please, stop whatever is happening here. You must go deeper, please. A weapon discharge punctuates the end of the communication, and it stops.
Riddle.
I think he killed an ooze at the end there, so that's good for us. There should be one less.
Man, I told him not to go.
What's his indie?
Indigo.
13.
Indigo.
Indiana Jones.
He just really likes Indiana Jones.
Indy. All right. Let's see if I
Little
get this
whip
right
crack in
this
the
time.
background.
What do we know about oozes? Other than they're gonna be a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Yeah, what do we know? That's a good question.
It's not often we get a heads up about what we're gonna fight ahead of time.
Yeah, physical science check, I'd say, from, I mean, whoever wants to do it, but Twick doesn't have anything you can scan here, so you're just gonna have to, okay,
Here,
never
no,
mind,
this
doesn't
is
matter.
what Lisk'll kind of mime an ooze.
These are, I think, rather unique, so I'm probably only gonna give you 2 things here with that roll.
Okay. Well, can I just get a general idea first? Of what
Yes, I'll give you a general idea first. Yes, I'll give you a general idea first. Oozes usually originate from a plane. They are like droplets of that plane that have somehow inked its way over to the current material plane. They are drawn often to interplanar portals and areas where the barriers between dimensions are weak. Life is usually life is usually attracting to these creatures, as is the death of creatures and the stench of those creatures that have died. They feed on usually energies that match the plane from which they come from. And they also, you would also know that these creatures can hibernate indefinitely. So even if they've been here for millennia, they can survive just through hibernation without any issue. No need to absorb any energies around them.
Okay. Well, resistances, I guess. Probably the most important bit.
Probably varies, right?
Yeah, it varies depending on which plane this ooze is from, even if that's what it is. You're not... All Romi said was an ooze. You didn't really get any additional information out of him.
Are there any like general ooze ones? Yeah.
Yeah, like slashing, piercing, bludgeoning, resistance.
Let me look and see if there's...
So I bet...
Because I would guess all of them have like resistance to bludgeoning or
that
something.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, here you go. You said you want weaknesses?
Resistances.
Well, it has what you would consider to be general ooze immunities. Things like poison, anything that's mind affecting.
Oh, okay.
Anything that is a sort of illusion or visual effect or ability that requires you for them to see anything that rely on sight. They face all directions, so they are technically unflankable. They also are immune to things like... this is probably the last thing I'll give you, because this is a lot here, but they're also immune to things like paralysis, poison, and critical hits.
Thanks.
Because they just morph around whatever the weapon is that's hitting them.
Yeah, they got no vital spots.
No. Okay. So 2 of you were successful at assisting in the navigation process. 2 of you were not. So that's going to put us... who could say, really?
Everyone who's watching.
Say.
Or playing.
Which, everyone who's watching might be no one.
But there's at least 5 of us.
You guys navigate your way to this new section of the tunnels. You're kind of hearing some... maybe like a thumping, kind of like a really earthy, deep thumping, mechanical thumping, in a certain amount of distance in front of you, a little ways away, but you can feel the vibrations through the ground, and you can slightly hear this thumping noise as you're sort of walking down this specific cavern that you're currently in.
That's how you call the sandworms.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Twig, is that what oozes sound like?
I don't think so, no.
Shoot.
Maybe, Ko, if it's a robot, don't touch it.
Why would you say that?
Oh, because that last one didn't work out so great.
There's a door.
I feel like that was going to happen no matter what. Is that a door?
There's a door.
There seems to be a door here.
As you step around that corner, you see a device that is pointed down at the ground directly above this door. It doesn't necessarily look like a scanner, but it does look like it's some sort of like motion detection device. And as you jump in front of this door, you hear the sound of maybe bolts locking the door. And just the door in front of you just makes a couple final sounds, and then the thumping stops. And you're currently standing in front of this strange-looking antiquated door with maybe like a structure kind of sitting behind it. It looks almost like a maybe like a mining area that was built inside of the caverns but constructed out of starship grade material.
Mm-hmm. I believe the thumping was coming from this way. One of the people that's good at doing things, maybe take a look.
Yeah, good at doing things.
When he steps away, does it start again?
Nothing changes when he steps away.
Interesting. All right, boys,
Can
step
I
back.
listen while he's doing that? Can I listen down this hallway? Is there anything going on?
Yeah. You hear basically what you've been hearing the entire time. It's just the subtle sounds of the caverns. Nothing out of the ordinary. The thumping was the first mechanical sound you'd heard, really. So nothing down that hallway.
Can I just do an engineering check to kind of see what the heck is this?
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe an engineering tech.
25.
25.
Not amazing.
It's not terrible, you know. 25.
Okay.
You can tell that this structure, whatever it is, has been here mostly neglected for probably decades. The outer door that you see, and again, you can't really see an entire structure. You're just seeing walls that sort of puncture the cavern walls, and it looks like they continue on both directions and up as well. It just looks old, looks neglected, looks unused. And you would know that, just based on information you've read earlier, that the miners that used this were dwarves, and they probably built structures underground when they mined this asteroid. You get the sense that this is probably one of those structures. The door, as you walk up, is currently, you can tell, bolted shut.
Sure. What about the... Oh, it's probably just a camera. I was going to ask about the thingy over top of it. You said there was like a motion sensor, maybe?
Yeah.
Ko said that, so who knows?
It looks like an old piece of equipment, but it seems like maybe it's just like a motion sensor. With your engineering check, you wouldn't know if it's still operating.
Okay. Well, I think I know the answer, but... Okay, yeah. Worth a shot. Door's locked. Well, I'm out of ideas. I assume, when you say bolted, I am assuming inside, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's not like there's a bolt I can just unbolt.
You can attempt to unlock it. The door does appear mechanical in nature, not necessarily electronic.
Okay, so engineering check then?
Yes, engineering check.
I will give that a go. Hey, worse than my last one, 24.
24. You are unable to get through this door. It does look a little bit... maybe it's so complicated because it's older, it's not something you're used to seeing. Hard to get through.
Yeah, sure. This door sucks. We're not going... I can't do it. I give up.
We can try to go around. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe there's a better door. Like up that way. Or down that way. Probably not down that way. It looks like the map ends.
Or I can try. Let me try.
The map ends?
Yeah.
The one that Twix's been drawing. It just stops right there.
Oh,
my gosh. Get out. 35.
It's just unlocked.
As you're maybe messing around with this door, you see a small, not keyhole, but mechanism towards the side of the hinges that you are able to activate the bolting mechanism and unlock this door.
Oh, see, it wasn't that hard.
Click, click.
Oh.
Oh, whatever. Show off.
Go ahead, Ko.
push plates. Push plates here.
Perception check. Yeah, I'll let you. I'm just gonna have you roll it every time. I just gotta really make you feel confident that there's never a pressure plate, and then the moment you don't roll, there's a pressure plate, baby.
Yeah.
No pressure plates. This space looks I don't know, old. Just old. It doesn't look like there's a lot of like technology in here. It looks more like equipment.
Damn.
The bathroom.
Nothing here.
That would be typical.
There's a toilet.
Bam. There is a toilet.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
You open multiple rooms. Immediately, you're starting to get a sense that this space may have been some sort of gathering point for the miners. You don't know for certain, but this room you've opened now appears to have like a sofa and a very old computer that appears dead, and of course a toilet, all in the same room because total sense.
Weird.
Yeah.
Bam.
So you can do your work while you're going to the bathroom.
The door you've opened there just appears to have a bunch of junk just strewn across the floor.
Oh man.
Junk room.
It's
Junk room.
amazing here.
Bam. You see a bed and a dresser in this room. It looks like it maybe is a quarter set up for someone who could be in charge. The end of the dresser has like an alcove where a chair could go. And it looks like there was some old, maybe remains of paperwork laying on the desk.
Is there anything in the dresser or in the desk?
You don't find anything.
Bam.
You bam again.
Is that
that
news?
You do see a pile of goop on the floor.
No, sir.
With my knowledge of oozes, that might be an ooze.
Get the doctor to scan
Life
it.
science check.
Why even mess around with it?
21. Yeah, you don't know.
Okay. It might be an ooze. Maybe I should just going. Okay.
No, I know how to handle these. I'm gonna stick a finger in.
Yes. Yes, poke it.
No, I'm gonna taste it. I'm gonna get a sample.
Oh,
All right.
Taste it.
that's a
All
big
right.
mistake.
Life science check.
You're good at that, right?
Life science and physical science are in fact two different things. I am not trained in life science.
You stick your finger in this gelatinous substance that's on the floor, and when you put it in your mouth, it is the most bitter, vile-tasting gelatin you have ever ingested or tasted.
Bad Jello.
Did they try to send somebody back in time? Is this a gel person?
Yeah, it's a giant gel nana.
Man, I haven't watched that in so long. Holy shit. Yep, it's just like I thought. That's gross. It's really gross.
Nice. Okay.
I'm gonna look in here.
Okay.
Well, he didn't even say bam.
You walk into a room that appears to be some sort of storage room, but it's pretty devoid of anything.
Oh, more doors.
More doors.
Oh, more doors.
More doors.
One to not
my
simply
God.
walk
So many
into.
doors.
Each one is a little bathroom.
Wait, one of them's open.
Yeah, what is this open one down here?
Oh my god.
We hear
I don't know.
anything?
You're not down there.
We hear anything down there?
Perception check.
Oh my gosh.
You hear like cavern sounds.
All right. Look at that.
Double
Yeah,
bed.
there's a double bed there.
Oh,
All right.
nice.
Quick perception check from the two of you while you're standing there.
Sure.
Holy crap.
I'm assessing whether or not this is like 4-star accommodations.
Ko, you find a bed, which you are utterly surprised that there is a bed in this room. When you see it, it blows your mind.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, just crazy. Luna, you find maybe a dresser where inside this dresser you find an old self-healing pot. You also find a Mark III culinary synthesizer.
All right.
Both of these are of Dwarven make.
What does a culinary synthesizer do? Does that mean I can make tachos on the go?
I think it does mean you can make tachos on the go.
Are these beds
go.
like really small?
They are very small.
Okay.
But again, dwarves.
Yep.
Mark III?
Hey, nothing down here but beds. Didn't expect that.
Perception check from Lisk and Twick while you're standing up there.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the Void Ooze is
Perception.
talking to you.
Hey, perfectly even. as all things should be.
22-23.
Self-feeding pot.
I think you would both hear the sound probably at the same time. It's not loud, it's very subtle, but it sounds like maybe a wet mop being pushed across the floor.
Don't like that sound.
Hey,
And,
cut that out. I kick it.
Gonna need some pulley work for this.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god. Like I'm there.
Luna, as you open that door, what you see, well, first of all, it startles you. Second of all, let me show you before you move exactly what you see in this room. It looks a little bit like this.
It's a bunch of ink.
Oh no.
There's like some arms going on in there.
It does look just like a bunch of ink.
Yeah.
Like somebody
Almost.
dropped like a marble into a pot of ink, and the splash has a very particular profile.
So
Yeah.
almost void-like, one might say.
Oh, one might say. And this creature actually is has noticed you, and it's time for some combat.
Don't eat me.
Oh yeah, rolling good now.
Yes, dang.
Had our good one earlier.
Are these like
My
at the end of the
turn.
hallway? Are these like windows?
They are windows.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, top of the order, List. You rolled best.
I rolled best, man.
Yes,
okay.
you did. I think it was because you were so attuned to the ooze, because you had, tasted it and poked it twice.
Well, don't worry, guys. I took care of it. Ah! And I shoot it.
It will have soft cover, so keep that in mind.
Get
Luna's
damn
standing
it,
right in front of
Luna. Get out of there.
Shoot between my legs.
So that is a... Where's stealth? 34 stealth roll.
Does trick attack
And-
work?
On oozes? Man, let's find out. I'm excited. I don't see why it wouldn't.
They can't see you.
Yeah, which means it should be an automatic success, right? No one can see me. That's the beauty of it.
Does the attack rely? Oh no. Does the attack rely on sight? What is the text for trick attack?
You can trick or startle a foe and then attack them when they drop their guard as full round action. You move up to your speed, blah, blah, blah. Just for make attack, attempt a bluff, intimidate, or stealth check. DC equal to whatever. If you succeed, you do a bunch of damage.
All of those do sound like they are sight-based.
Bluff and intimidate?
Maybe not
Bluff?
intimidate, like if you yell it. Well, I don't. Can it
Mind
hear?
affecting.
It's not, yeah, I mean, I'll maybe just read you this and we'll all decide. Gaze abilities, illusions, visual effects, and other attacks that rely on sight.
I don't think trick attack relies on sight, really.
All right, I'll give you this one.
I could see the argument that it does, but
I'll give you this one. I'll take the next one. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Love it.
if this was
Do
2E, it'd have a visual tag. Or it
Oh
wouldn't
my
have a
Yeah,
visual
that's
God.
what I was
tag.
just
You wouldn't
thinking.
have
I was
to-
like, it doesn't have a visual tag, and I was like, well, I guess it wouldn't, would it?
I can't wait for Starfinder 2E in 2035. It's going to be great. All right, you trick attack.
Alright. So here's trick attack damage. Wolf. 32 cold.
Bam.
32 cold damage. This shot does not appear to... Wait, did you actually... Oh, you made an attack roll. 25. Okay. It doesn't appear
yeah,
to do as
sorry.
much damage as you would have hoped.
Cold damage! And then I'm gonna... I don't know if I can do my, debilitating trick to it, but I will flat-foot it, if I can.
Okay.
It might be immune to flat-foot. Let's find out if it's immune to flat-foot.
Let me pull this back up. I mean, they're unflankable, so I'm gonna assume they're immune to flat-footed.
Unflankable
and immune to paralysis.
I'm not paralyzing it, and I'm not flanking it. I'm making it flat-footed.
I guess it doesn't specifically say it. Getting stumped tonight, guys. All right, it's flat-footed. Dadgummit, with its feet that it has. 32 cold damage. All right, it is its turn. It is just going to. What is it going to do here? Yeah, it's just going to sort of lean back its fluidic form and then just attempt to sling itself at Luna. Here comes the attack roll. That is a 20 against KAC.
That's a miss. That is a miss.
Come on. Okay, that's all it's gonna do.
All right.
And you're up.
I'll back up so that I provide it maximum cover. Let's continue. And we'll take a plasma bolter shot at it.
Okay, take a shot. Whoops.
Get back, you weird ooze thing. 24 EAC.
24 is a hit. Roll some damage.
Alright. Doing better than last time. 13.
13. All right. Apply damage. All right. Twick, you are up.
All right, we're gonna scan it.
Okay. What's the scan
38.
total? 38. All right, give me 1 second. I gotta fix this guy's initiative because I broke him on accident.
Sure.
There we go. 38. I'll give you 2 things.
Okay. Weaknesses for this guy?
Weaknesses. Nothing that you would know of based on the scan.
Okay. Well, resistances for this guy then, if they're different than a regular ooze, I suppose.
It's only slightly. It is resistant to cold.
Right. We got
the
that
scan would indicate to you that this is a void ooze.
No
of course,
way.
you already know that. There's too many things to do all at once, Alex. Shut up.
All right. Well, I'll just shoot at it,
Okay.
and we'll toss in a biohack. Bam. 18. He's flat-footed. Maybe.
He is flat-footed. This is against KAC.
Yeah.
That's a hit. Roll some damage.
Oh, nice. 13 piercing.
13
And,
piercing.
-2 to AC.
Man, you and your always -2ing to AC.
It's the best all general purpose biohack I have.
Whoops.
Well, for things that can't be fatigued, probably.
Okay.
That's just like untyped, right? Like that would stack with my. Well, flat-foot is
Yeah.
probably different here, isn't it? 2E, you know how it is.
Oh my gosh, freaking 2E. All right, this Lisk, I think you see out of the corner of your eye this door open, just crash open, and another ooze pops out and just slithers towards you.
Yee.
It used its standard action to actually break the door down. It doesn't have a capability of actually opening it, but it has arrived next to you. Ko, you are up.
Okay. Can I hit it from here?
No. You have to be right in front.
Messed up. I attack.
Okay, let's see it. Your swing was so wild, your target easily sidesteps it without its feet. You swap positions with your target.
Oh.
Oh.
Yikes.
No.
That's,
No.
No.
that's not what
Okay.
Luna wants.
Thank you.
Not exactly the best situation for you.
Oh,
Yes. All right, Lisk, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna do a series of cool flips and tricks to get away from this guy. And since I have that ability, it doesn't provoke, because I declare I'm gonna trick attack him, move which doesn't provoke, and I didn't switch off of my cold gun. That's fine. That's fine. It's really useful to get away from him. So trick attack 34, stealth, and attack roll. Pretty good. 24 against EAC, flat-footed EAC.
That's a hit.
Great. I will take it. It's okay. 37 cold damage.
37 cold. Doesn't seem to affect it as much as you would hope, but still hits.
Whatever. Switch guns.
And it is the ooze in between Luna and Cove's turn. Seeing a good opportunity here, it's going to full attack this bird creature that is between itself and another ooze. Thank you for that, Alex. I really do appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, throw you a bone every once in a while, you know.
Yep. Here comes the first attack. That is only a 19.
Do you apply the flank or do I?
I did not. I just did a full attack. So, what is the flanking bonus? 2?
2. Is it 2? And it hits exactly.
Okay.
By the way, the one I trick attacked, I'm gonna make off target.
Okay. Here comes the second attack. It's a natural 1. That one will miss. It only hits you once.
Got him.
Here comes the damage, though. You will take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
No.
You will also take 4 points of cold damage.
No.
And I need a fortitude save.
Okay. Don't like that. It's a 13.
This void ooze, when it hits you, it maybe displaces some of its ooze and leaves it on you. And you can feel it sort of sapping some of your energy. Your senses are all of a sudden shrouded, as if you were in some sort of dark void. All of a sudden, your ability to see, hear, and perceive everything around you is gone. You are blinded, deafened, you cannot smell, you cannot taste, and you have no sense of vibration or sensations in your feet or hands.
It's really bad.
But other than that, he's
If
fine.
you were to have, importantly, if you were to have blind sense or blind sight, they are also ineffective.
Wow.
Cool.
This is
good.
only for 1 round.
Okay. Well,
But good
there we
news, you're up.
go.
Hey, just supernova.
Totally, supernova.
I seem to have lost my way. I'll telepathically give myself a stirring speech and inspiring boost myself.
Okay.
All right,
can do
Luna,
that
it's
on
only
yourself?
temporary.
Yup.
That's awesome. Hell yeah.
And that's 19, I want to say.
Okay.
Did I say 19? Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Twick.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna 5-foot step away from this guy.
You sure? You
Guarded
can move
step away.
farther.
Okay for now. And then I'm just gonna shoot him
Okay.
Love it.
Take a
love
shot.
It, love it, love it.
with a biohack. Yikes. 15.
15 is a miss.
Yeah.
Biohack shoots wide. Maybe hits this gelatinous substance over here on the ground. You mistook for the ooze.
Oh, that's what I was aiming at. Yep.
It is, in fact, this ooze's turn, and for its turn, it's going to take 2 attacks against this individual who's right in front of him, this bird.
Seems smart.
Bird.
Wicked
Here comes the
smart.
first attack. Wicked smart. First attack is a 21 against KAC.
Yep.
-2. Okay, that's a hit. Second attack is... oh yeah, even better. All right, here comes the first.
All right.
You will take 14 points of bludgeoning damage, plus 1 point of cold damage. Fortitude save.
Not again. Oh my.
Yikes.
8.
Hate to see it.
More of this ooze is deposited on your feathers. It gets siphoned directly into your skin. You are incapable of having any sense. You feel like you're in a dark void for an additional round.
Okay.
Here comes the next attack. It is 16 points of bludgeoning damage because he hit you twice. You will also take 2 points of cold damage.
Yep.
And I need a fortitude save.
Okay. I can't roll low 3 times in a row. There we go. 25.
Okay. You're able to resist it that time. However, you are still just coated in this ooze. And it is affecting... Ko, you're up.
Oh, it feels bad. Oh no. I'm just in this room stuck behind here, so I'm gonna full attack. As you do. .26.
26 is a hit. Roll me some damage. 21 slashing.
And 12 for the second attack.
12 for the second attack is a miss. All right. Back to the top of the order, Lisk. Luna's not looking too good in there, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna drop my stupid gun that you gave me. It was all a ploy for this very fight.
Yeah, that's all it was the whole time.
So I'm gonna drop that.
It didn't work against the moths either. It's totally,
I know.
Totally a plant.
And then I'm gonna pull out my semi-auto pistol, all reliable. So now I've got semi-auto pistol in one hand, dagger in the other, and I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna run up to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna say something rude. I can draw as part of a move because my BAB is high enough, I think.
That is correct. You can.
So drop, move, draw. I'm gonna give him big ol' stab.
Nice.
Okay.
I'm gonna stab him.
Let's see the stab.
Yep. Huge. 15.
Big rolls. 15.
Hey. We're flanking.
Can't be flanked.
Damn it.
Can't be flanked.
Can't be flanked.
Dang it.
Nice try, though. That is a miss. That was a miss. It is the ooze's turn that is next to Ko. Huh. I think it is going to... Well, no. Based on the way it says this acts during combat, it's just going to continue to wail on Luna. It has one and only one goal.
Oh, no.
Here comes the first attack.
Oh, the other one.
That's a definite hit. Here comes the second attack. 23 KC minus 2. I think that's still a hit. All right, here comes damage, baby. First one. 15 points of bludgeoning damage. 1 point of cold damage. Here comes second attack. You can make me a fortitude save as well. 17 points of bludgeoning damage. And, man, minimum damage again on the cold. 1 point of cold damage.
Well, small mercies.
2 fortitude saves, please.
Fortitude. 17. And 9. Great.
Well, you we're pretty confident you could resist this ooze, but just more and more of it gets splashed on your feathers, and it is continually absorbed into your skin. Plus 1 round of being in a dark void. Good news though, it's your turn.
Cool. So I can't see or hear or feel anything? Or taste
Nothing.
anything?
No. Yeah, no. It's just blinded,
So
deafened, unable to smell, taste, or feel any sensations. No blind sense, no blind sight.
So I think at this point, all she can really do is just randomly lash out.
Okay.
You tell me what I have to do. I'm just gonna do a full attack with my claws.
Okay.
And I don't know if I hit anything.
I mean, you know, generally speaking, where the first ooze is, so you'll just roll against total concealment. So make an attack, and then you'll roll a d100.
Full attack. Because we're doing it. Nope.
Yep, it's a no.
And
7.
the second one.
Okay, we'll see it.
Hiya! 10.
Miss and a miss. Good attempts. Good attempts. Twick!
Yeah,
Friend is not doing good.
I know. So I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm gonna hit Luna with a heal.
Sounds good to me.
Wait, are you hitting Luna with a heal, or is Quip hitting Luna with a
I
heal?
am via kill.
Yeah, because you do the whole snapping motion and he kicks out a heal.
Yeah. Well, great roll from Caleb. So 11 healing. 0.
Okay.
That's,
11 points
that's
of
good.
healing.
Something.
Right. These oozes are solely concentrated on one thing and one thing only.
I feel
getting
very
things to join them.
sticky.
In the void. Here comes the first attack, Luna. Oh yeah, definitely a hit. Here comes the second attack.
Just don't crit.
Identical rolls. All right.
Okay.
No crits. 12 points bludgeoning. And 5 points of cold. Next damage roll. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
12 points of bludgeoning.
Oh no.
And 5 points. Oh, sorry. And 4 points of cold.
Oh, come on.
Uh-oh.
That was one more than I had.
Oh,
That was one more
might have
than I
rolled
had.
slightly better. You'd have been up for
All right.
another round of that.
Yep.
Unconscious on the ground. Go.
Do I need to do 42 saves?
Honestly, yeah, you still need to do them
Okay.
based on the way this reads. 2 saves.
Alright, we got an 18.
Okay, yeah.
And we got a 16.
Hey, you rolled well in those fortitude
Great.
saves.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
No extension of this being in a dark void. Co, what are you gonna do? Your friend's on the ground.
Alright, I see Luna go down. I'm like, oh no, that is really bad luck. That had nothing to do with anything I did.
This was not my fault.
And then I'll hit this slime again. Stuck in this room. That's low. That's 15.
That's a 15. That's a miss.
And 19. Yikes.
19. This creature was flat-footed. Is it still flat-footed? Was that for who flat-footed it?
That was me a while ago. It's not anymore.
Okay.
Yikes.
Actually, I think it's still a hit because of Twix biohack. So
Gotta
still
love
a
it.
hit.
Alright, 27 slashing.
27 points of slashing. All right. Okay. That hits this creature pretty hard. Lisk, you are
These are
up.
hardy.
Yes,
they are.
How's that one by Co looking?
Not looking great.
Not looking great.
I will say between you and that creature is a lot of stuff. Luna laying on the ground, this big ooze in front of you, directly in front of you, so we will have cover. Keep that in mind.
Hate that. Okay, well, I'll just target the one in front of me. Fine.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna hop on the table, slide across, and as I'm sliding, I'm gonna shoot it. Trick attack. And then I'm gonna do a cartwheel. And then I'm gonna just step.
Okay.
A backflip.
Yeah. Yeah, and then at the end I just shoot it. Shoot at it, I guess. We'll see.
Take a shot.
And this is with my normal pistol now. So
Oh,
against
yeah.
flat-footed KAC now.
Okay.
Ah! 27.
All right.
That's a hit. Roll some damage.
You're goddamn right. Boom!
Man,
Could have
still
been better.
a lot
26.
of
Nice.
damage still. 26 damage. Nicely
Alright.
done.
Alright.
Apply damage. All right, you run across the room. It is now this ooze's turn. Feeling like it's pretty hurt. It does know that Ko struck it from behind. It just uses a standard action to close the door.
Oh no.
And then is going to slither out of sight.
It can close
The
doors?
oozes are that smart.
It's smart. Oh no.
It has an intelligence score.
Also, it
Sort
couldn't
of
open the door
dogs.
before. It had to like break it down.
It couldn't use the handle. The door is just ajar in front of you.
That's funny.
But yeah, it's just gonna slither away on its turn. That's all it's gonna do. Luna, you're up.
What is stabilizing in this?
1/4 of your resolve pool.
Or else, what happens if I don't do that?
You lose a resolve point, and we just go another round until you lose all your resolve points. Then you're dead.
So I can spend 2. Okay.
If you spend so is your resolve pool? I assume is 8.
It's 8, yeah.
Yeah. If you spend 2, you stabilize. You're at 0, and then you have to spend another resolve to heal yourself.
So the only reason to not stabilize would be is if I got healed next turn.
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna spend it.
Okay.
Give more options to my friends.
Spend your
Spend
resolve
2.
points. One thing you notice by spending these resolve points is this ooze next to you. It looks like it is siphoning some of that energy that you are regaining to itself. And it begins to its form begins to increase in size, and it's absorbing some of that energy into its own being. You don't know what it's doing, but clearly siphoning something off of you.
Am I stabilized?
You are stabilized.
Okay. Concerning.
Probably fine.
It's
Swick, you're
probably
up.
nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna move away. Can I stand here and peek around the corner and shoot it?
Yes, for a ranged shot, yes, yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna do that. I got biohack left, right? Yeah, I got 2 left. I'm gonna use 1 biohack and shoot at it.
Okay. Take a shot.
21.
21. That is perfectly a hit.
Nice. All right, 10 piercing.
10 piercing damage. Okay.
We're reducing his AC by 2.
Of course you are.
Also, this doesn't normally come up, but all of my biohacks make them slowed by half their speed. So he's now slowed by half his speed also.
Oh, no.
Huge.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't usually come up, so I don't usually mention it, but it
Well,
might be relevant
really
here.
important.
Dang it. All right. It's his turn. You've clearly upset him. He's going to start slithering towards you. And is going to double move to there.
Yikes. Yikes.
Very, very slowly climbing across this floor. Oh,
Nice.
freaking slowed his move speed back. Get out of here. Stupid. Ko, you're up.
All right, I open the door.
You open the door. Standard action.
Well, hello.
Why, hello, sir.
That's not the
No.
line.
I'm gonna stay.
Hello there.
Thank you.
Let's
Are
see
you a
here.
Jedi or not?
Hello there. I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, just stay right there. Guarding Luna. Makes sense. Checks out. Lisk, top of the order. Luna's on the ground. What are you doing?
Well, I'm, you know.
do my typical.
Pardon me. I just want to get here.
Roll, spin, jump, roll, spin.
So 34 stealth, and then against 5-footed KAC.
Oh no.
That ain't gonna do it.
Yikes.
Oh,
Not that number.
That's a lucky fail. Your attack misses. Better luck next time.
Womp womp.
All right. Ooze's turn. Feeling reinvigorated somehow.
Oh no.
It's just going to guarded step towards Ko and take a swing. That's a 32 against KAC.
That's it.
You will take 15 points of bludgeoning damage. Whoops. 15 points of bludgeoning damage. 2 points of cold damage. And I will need a fortitude save from you. Oh.
23.
This ooze leaves some of itself on you, on your person. However, you are currently resisting its effects. Luna, you're unconscious. Well, actually, you're at 0 hit points. You're stabilized.
I'm unconscious still, though, right?
Maybe, yeah, yes, because you have to spend an additional resolve to get to 1 hit point.
Yep. I'm sleepy.
Okay. Mr. Quig.
Yeah. So I have a question for you. I cannot find an answer on this anywhere. I don't know if medicinals would work on something like an ooze.
Medicinals.
Yeah.
Also, it's Dr. Quig. He did not go to 4 years of medical school for you to call him Mister.
Thank you. Jay.
Dr. Quig.
Look, man, I had that one teacher in high school who was a pain in the ass.
Yeah. The college professors don't even care. They're like, whatever.
Yeah, no.
Call me whatever.
Yeah, like actually.
I'm gonna assume, just because of the way this is written, it probably is immune to any medicinals because it's immune to poison because it probably doesn't have any sort of like.
That's what I was wondering.
Central.
If it fell under poison or not.
Yeah,
Wow.
probably.
The real poison medicine.
Okay, in that case, I am just going to take a shot at it.
Okay. Let's see it.
Oh yeah, 26.
26 is a hit. Roll some damage.
11 piercing.
11 piercing damage. Nicely done.
And then I'm going to continue getting as far away as possible.
Okay. Man, it's got a split decision here now. 5, 10, 15.
Is it still slowed, Caleb?
Yeah.
Thank
For
God.
as long as the biohack's active, which is 8 rounds.
Love that.
It is going to slither, onto this table, which is a double move.
Goddamn right.
That's all it freaking does. Go, you're up.
Alright, we're full attacking.
Okay.
Yeah. Get him. Oh, right. I was like, just explode. It's not right there.
Can't do that.
That sucks.
Not appreciated.
Let's not.
I don't really see any downsides, you know?
It would be
21.
really funny.
21. That is a hit.
Nice.
Man, biohacks just... Woof.
That
Good
minus
work.
2 AC.
23
man, that's a
slashing.
good one.
It just does work. Yep. All right. Slashing damage.
Oh, miss.
Oh, bummer.
And a miss.
Man,
All
these
right.
guys.
They're pretty heavy. Lisk, you're up.
Excuse me, pardon me. Sorry, just moving through. Sorry. Oh, I can't see him from there.
Your character's so ridiculous. Let me just tiptoe over here.
Can I see him
Go over
from here? Yeah.
here. Yeah, totally.
Way better. 5, 10, 15,
I'm really glad
20,
you
25,
basically
30,
like
35.
never measure your movement because it's like you have so
There's
much
no
movement in
need.
general that it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, usually it's like if it's still in the fight, I can probably make it there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'm gonna trick attack him.
Okay.
Yeah. So against flat-footed KC, 17.
17, flat-footed. Yeah, that hits. Man,
Oh,
biohacks.
let's go.
They're coming in clutch.
This combat, they have made us get so many extra times.
That is okay. 22 piercing.
2 piercing damage. He is looking real weak after that shot. In fact, I forgot to mention this, but Ko, your ooze in front of you is also looking really weak after the shot.
Okay.
Or after the strike with your solar weapon.
I'm gonna make him flat-footed if that's a thing I can do.
Yeah, we've been letting it happen, so
Okay,
I'll just stick with it.
Cool.
Flat-footed. All right, the one in front of you, Ko. Full attack time. It's gonna take its opportunity. You're in its way of its real prey, which is the individual lying on the ground currently. Here comes the first attack. That's natural 2 on the die.
That's how we
Not
do
what I like
it.
to see. That's stupid. Let's try this again. 23 against KAC?
That's a miss.
Almost.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No! Luna, you're up.
Snore, snore, snore.
Sorry.
Okay. Twick, what are we doing?
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to sneak my way out of here. See what this ooze ends up being. And it's still over there. Great. So we're gonna take a shot.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Get
They're immune to crits, though.
out of here. Yeah,
That is true. Do we still get the fun,
Yeah, you know what?
Minimum
Let's just,
damage.
let's see what the range
it's just
crit
good to
says.
have you on the team, you know?
You made me bleed my own blood. The sight of its own blood has
Says
made
the
your
slime.
target nauseated for 1 round.
It's looking at the goo on the ground that it created, presumably
Yeah.
eating somebody else's body. And it's
You made
getting
me
grossed
goo my
out.
own goop.
Yeah, do my own goop. Well, the good news is 8 damage is enough to kill it.
No.
It collapses
yes.
to the ground in a pile of black ink.
John Twick strikes again.
John Twick.
John Twick, man, he is the freaking boss. That ooze doesn't get attacked because it's dead, of course. Go, you're up.
All right. He says looking really weak.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
buddy.
the other one's dead anyway, so let's just full attack.
Come on, 2 swings, 2 misses. Let's do it.
That's a
That's a hit.
24.
That's a hit.
Normal. 661. 26 slashing.
26 slashing. Your solar weapon slices through this ooze. It tries to avoid the strike, unable to do so, and you basically burn it right where it's standing in front of you.
Heck yeah.
It ends in a slightly smaller pile of, or pool of inky blackness on the ground, and we're out of combat.
All right.
All right. I guess I'll mark him as dead. He's dead.
Hey, Luna, the slimes are gone. You can wake up now.
Just a sleeping. Sleep. Other things, obviously, these oozes are no more. They're lying on the ground in front of you. As we've previously discussed, because of Twick's check, Dr. Quig's check, you know, these are void oozes. Clearly, cold damage really not doing a lot to them. You also notice this sort of residue that they've been leaving on the ground as they walk around. It's almost like a powdery substance in some places. So they themselves are like this goopy, gelatinous form, but as they sort of slide across the floor, they end up leaving powdery substance when they pass over anything that appears to be organic matter. So feathers that fell to the floor, maybe blood, maybe if there was some blood that fell to the floor. As it passes over, it leaves just this powdery substance behind it.
So,
Does it look similar at all to the powder that came off of the moth wings?
It does
Or
not.
just- okay.
This is like a very charcoal black powder,
Gotcha.
just lightly spread across the floor.
Well,
We should take some.
I'll taste some.
You gonna taste some?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna build a repertoire of how everything tastes.
Twick, make some darts out of this.
Yes.
Coat,
Actually.
while you're standing right there, behind you in the doorway, this ooze was there, which was formerly distracting you, and of course you were in the room, but you didn't get really a chance to look around. In one of the corners is what appears to be a set of armor with some black powder piles near it.
Okay.
A person.
Yikes.
Not good. How's the armor looking, though?
Wow. Wow. It looks in good shape.
Alright. What is it? I'm gonna pick it up.
You almost immediately recognize it as the armor that Indigo 13 wore.
Oh, sad day.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It appears the organic matter, any and all of the organic matter that Indigo 13 was comprised of, is now gone. There is nothing left except for some mechanical components from her android structure, as well as just this armor and some other equipment lying around on the ground. You see, in addition to this D-Suit 2, which is what she wore, you see a tactical seeker rifle, an advanced semi-automatic pistol, 40 long arm rounds, and 20 small arm rounds.
What did you advanced?
Here, I will type it in the...
That's
It is
okay,
a advanced semi-auto pistol. That should say D-Suit 2, by the way.
This is advanced. Oh my god! I got a new gun.
Is it an operative weapon?
It's any one-handed gun is fine. It's just melee weapons that need to be operative. It's very confusing. But if no one, does anyone care if I take that? Are we cool? Let's get a better gun.
That rifle's an upgrade for me.
Good enough, I'm taking it.
Okay. Yeah, that's what you've seen so far. Luna, are you getting up, or are you just gonna sleep there?
I was just doing a medicine check to heal Luna.
There's nothing I can do.
Yeah. I was
that
like,
is
shoot, man, that sucks.
a regular success on treat deadly wounds, so that is 7 hit points.
Cool. 7. What happened?
We
You
died.
can also see, hear, feel, taste, and touch again.
Welcome to Space Hell.
This D-Suit 2 is light armor.
Lisk, make me a perception check.
Pretty dang good.
Oh, jeez. Perception. Bad. 17.
17. I guess,
Oh.
Twick, you were also running around in this room.
D-Suit 2 actually might be just a straight upgrade for me. I'm wearing a D-Suit 1.
Oh, it's gonna be a very good upgrade.
Yeah.
Starfinder D-Suit
25.
25. While you were running around in this room, you maybe saw through these clear windows to the space just north of the cavern that you're in, and you think you caught a glimpse of maybe someone sitting against the wall.
Wait. I'm not wearing that anymore. I'm wearing a different thing. I just still have the D-Suit 1. 6.
I'm stepping outside for just a sec. I'm immediately gonna go check on
Does anyone
what
care
I
if I
assume
take
is a
that
very dead Romi.
D-Suit 2? Anyone care?
D-Suit 2, yeah. I don't
3,
need it.
2, 1, I'm taking it. If anyone wants my old armor... Ko, you probably don't want it.
My armor's pretty legit.
You walk up to the body of Romi, slumped against one of the cavern walls. Half of Romi's legs are no longer there. They are dissolved to a black powder on the ground. And you also immediately notice a single gunshot wound in the side of Romi's head.
Ooze pulled out the gat.
Oh my gosh.
That's exactly what happened.
Never trust an ooze.
Yeah, you can see this black powder that sort of wraps its way around Romi's body and then makes its way to the inside of the facility. You get the sense that Romi, sensing that, you know, he was going to be eaten alive by this ooze, decided to just end it before that would happen. Chose his own way out.
Yikes. Frickin' told him not to go without us. Didn't listen.
You also find, of course, around Romi's space, and of course he's currently still wearing his silver Abdar Corp travel suit, which is partly damaged, of course, on the legs. You also find he has a couple other items that he was carrying with him. One of which is a Thunderstrike sonic pistol, which currently has 1 round missing. You find a battery, a customized comm unit, a Tier 3 computer with hardened, miniaturized, range 3 and self-charging upgrades with a built-in motion detector. I'll put this in chat good. So you guys can have it. When you pick up the computer, it immediately turns on. The screen brightens up. You see right in the center of the screen a notification that just says data wipe complete. Just a flashing indicator right in the center. Behind that is something more noticeable, though, is a picture of a smiling Indigo 13 and Romi.
Oh. Messed up.
Last but not least, the comm unit you find. As you pick it up, it is blinking. Just the same red light you would see on any normal comm unit. Currently blinking, flashing, indicating something's going on with it.
Well, we'll see what it is.
Currently locked. Engineering check.
$26.
This unit, it appears to be locked onto a specific point deeper into the mines, lower in the mines. And what you make out from this locked on point is that it's also receiving a signal. You can of course decipher that or discern that they are one and the same. The emanation of this signal and the location on Romi's comm unit are pinpointed to a spot deeper within the mines. Now, before you guys continue, one thing you did notice about this barracks facility is obviously the doors are lockable. This is the first possible spot you have found where you could do any sort of resting.
Sounds so
and
good.
Feel safe at all whatsoever. But just based on a quick review of what you've seen, you know that both the outer doors can be locked by a pretty serious bolt, and the inner doors, the actual bunk rooms, can be locked themselves from the inside as well. So sort of two-tier locking system if you guys need to take a rest.
Oh yeah,
it's probably a good idea.
Do that.
Are we gonna? Well, I guess yeah. Now we don't have anyone to rescue.
Yeah, we got time now.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I guess the faster we go, probably the less people would die upstairs. Maybe.
What about these last
Possibly.
3 doors, though?
Well, they were all jerks up there.
Yeah, go open them.
Yeah.
Bunk,
There's
bunk.
an ooze in there. I'm
Yeah.
locking you in.
Toilets! You finally
Oh,
found them! It's the
nice.
last room, boys!
No.
Gotta make
is
sure.
this- Oh, this is not toilets.
Make sure we weren't locking ourselves in with an ooze.
Okay, so you guys gonna rest for the night?
Yeah.
Take an 8-hour?
Oh
I
yeah.
think that's a good idea.
Okay. As you guys begin to lay down and close your eyes, I am going to need a fortitude save from everyone and a reflex save. Blind, by the way.
Oh, shoot.
I'll take it.
You'll take it.
Reflex save blind from everyone else.
Reflex?
Wait.
Sorry. I was distracted by that. A fortitude save from everybody, a reflex save from Twick.
Fortitude save from everybody.
Wait, is that what I said before?
We were doing
Will
Will.
save from everybody,
Will
and
save.
fortitude from me.
I was just so...
Excited.
Let me take that back. You guys were just doing fortitude saves. I need a will save from everybody. And a fortitude save from Twick. You're lucky, Co, that you rolled the wrong one.
I do get to... Well, I rolled the one you told me to roll.
No, you need a will save. You
Yeah,
rolled a
no.
fortitude.
He said I rolled it wrong, though. Didn't really roll it wrong. I rolled what he told me to roll.
Well, you did roll it wrong, though. You rolled a 6. That's wrong. Let me assure you, that's not what you want.
All right, you guys all try to lay down and get some rest. Luna, you are, of course, recovering from your wounds. Was anybody else damaged in the fight? Really? Oh, were you even
I took
hit?
stamina.
Okay, you took some stamina damage. Okay. Co, falling asleep is difficult for you. Of course, you're in these caverns. They're a little scary. They're dark. It reminds you, yet again, like a lot of things do, about the sort of inky blackness of space. You find it difficult to sleep, but you are able to fall asleep and sleep soundly.
Yes.
Since you rolled better than that 12.
Lisk, your mind keeps racing back to this message that you saw recently. Who is he? Also, Brack. That name sounds incredibly familiar or similar or something. And it's bugging you. It's picking at the back of your mind. But you're able to get a good night's rest.
Let's go. It's because we know it's not me. It's like a fun brain teaser, but not my problem.
Twick, you... I think, like, maybe you've been thinking about what you've been doing in these caverns. Thinking about the application of medicine and how you suck at it. And,
Get out of here. I'm just attacked for it all the time.
It really is frustrating you internally. It's a part of you, like the biomechanical components you are made up of, your augmentations. You keep thinking back to them. You're like, what is the next step? What can I do to make me more effective at what I do? And it's driving you crazy. And I think maybe internally what you're starting to think is, I need something else. I need the next step. I need the next phase. You have failed your fortitude save. I will need to know if you want to spend resolve points to avoid this.
How does this one work?
It basically works the same. You can spend resolve just like you would do for the other one, so it's equal to the number of manifestations. It just so happens, or 1 plus the number of manifestations, so you'd have to spend resolve in the same way.
Okay. Wait, how much resolve would I have to spend for this one? Actually, based on my manifestations?
It's based on specific to...
Okay, yeah.
Yep. Keep in mind, the resolve overlaps. So spending resolve on either prevents the recovery of any, if that makes sense.
How you looking on resolve?
I have
like a ton, right?
Well, I've spent 3. I spent 3 last night.
You spent 3.
Yeah.
You don't have that many.
I don't think I'm gonna spend a resolve.
Oh,
I spent the resolve.
I don't. I feel like I have no idea what your thing is, so it must not be that bad. That's my takeaway.
Oh boy.
Is that why you're bad? Is yours being bad at medicine?
Oh.
Is that what it is?
Nailed it!
No, get out of here.
Nailed it.
Get
All right,
out.
so you are not going to spend resolve.
No.
Okay.
Wait. Did I fail the other one? Do I get to know if I
you
failed
did
the
not.
other one? Okay.
I will tell you did not.
I am not gonna spend the resolve.
You're not going to spend the resolve, so you're going to take what's coming.
Yep.
Okay. I think just the idea of being augmented and taking the next step just driving you so much that you feel this sort of like almost like a merging of your biological and your mechanical components happening. Like it's almost like they're blending and becoming one, not just knowing where these augmentations are. They're starting to take over and combine with other components in your body, other organic components of your body. And your desire to continue down this road for augmentations is ever increasing. Mm-hmm. This is going to permanently change the way you approach dealing with augmentations. You think. It's just the way, like, you just want the next thing, the next best thing. I need to know if you would like to take the stain only. Okay. Okay.
You gotta give him the goods.
What's the benefit of only taking the stain again?
You get a +1 to the save against that. Okay, so you are maybe sleeping through the night, and in your mind, you're starting to think about the need to regenerate, the need to continuously heal yourself, take your body to the next level. You never want to be missing a step, never want to be without the capabilities of achieving whatever you need to achieve. Yeah. I'll send this to you. You don't need to have it right now. It'll be important for later, but I will send this to you. Just know that it's affecting you internally. Luna!
Mm-hmm.
This void ooze, the thought of being without the ability to feel, especially for a musician, is disconcerting, to say the least. It is scary, and it is pulling you into a place that you feel like you cannot escape from. You have failed your will save. Do you have any resolve points to even spend?
I do, but I don't want to spend them.
Okay.
I don't want to go down to 2.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Okay. All right. You, I think again, like you're just flustered at this idea. Like you don't want to feel nothingness. You have a desire and a need to just feel and embrace and engage with things. And I think that is driving you down that road. You start to think about the light that you saw, the single light bulb that you saw when you were at the top of New Elysium, and how it's drawing you in. And you begin leaning ever and ever more into that idea of how this is an exciting place to be. And you want to embrace that excitement, that darkness. But you're able to fall asleep. So, things have not changed for you. However,
That's
whatever
great.
this is continuing down its road and continuing to run its course. And with that, you guys are all level 8.
Wow.
Oh
Nice.
my god. It's the best day. Best day.
I forgot leveling up was a thing.
It has not been a thing for a minute. You guys are level 8, and we're going to leave it right there. Nicely done, boys.
Oh, no.
New improvisation.
Level 8. Woo! That was some tough combat, especially for Luna.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You know,
especially because somebody made it really difficult on me.
No,
if Code wouldn't have body swapped.
I don't know. Who would have done that?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't say Code. That's the wrong name. It'll come to me.
Also, definitely on purpose.
Yeah.
That was totally intentional.
Totally. 100%. Absolutely. All right, well, you guys will have a week to get leveled up to level 8 so that you can be at that level, and then I can kill one of your characters so I can have you rebuild to level 8. That would be great. Really looking forward to that day, guys. It's going to be exciting. We're going to have like a new class. Somebody totally unrelated to the 4 classes that you guys have been playing this entire time. That'll be maybe a Witch Warper.
Maybe a Spellcaster.
Mystic.
Man, when we hit the 4th book, you were like, I really want somebody to swap classes, huh? You like threw that out as a suggestion. You wanted people to take that, huh?
I just am giving people the option. Mix it up. Giving people the option. You know, I only out of the let's see, 9 characters that are playing Starfinder in the 2 campaigns, we have 1 spellcaster, and she loves casting Magic Missile and only Magic Missile, and it's pretty boring.
She's gotten some new things lately.
She does.
She has done a lot of new stuff lately.
She cast a pretty cool spell last session, but there are many, many things in her repertoire, and they are so underutilized. Plus, there's just some really cool classes. So,
yeah.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to next. Are you guys here next week? You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm all good.
Okay.
I think so.
All right. Well, we will be back in a week. Level 8. A new manifestation for at least 1 character. Very exciting. And we'll see what happens further on in the mines. Man, exciting stuff, guys. Love it. Love it. All right. Well, we'll see you in a week. Catch you next time. Bye.